So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go.
Hey, gun. Hey, put your hands on him. Get hands.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
There's somebody else in there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's put him on the buses.
Looking to throw.
You ready to get skinned up?
And his throw's going to be incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. But now it's 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Jim. Check. 21.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at the 20. Sony Michel, his first carry. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, Michel. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be caught at the 30. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 42 yards.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. On 2nd and 12, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
And one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Don't I go on his name to see it?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Hey, let's find out who might play.
Well, it floated on him, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Keeping it on the ground on first, Michel. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. On 2nd and 7, Brady. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Benjamin Watson there to make the grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern in the middle of the end zone.
And ordinarily, that's a tough spot to find because there's usually coverage to take away that portion of the field. But they found a gap, and they exploited it.
So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he's stopped right around the 29. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. This is Coleman. Now a loose football. Coleman lost it, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sets.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Day. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. On play action, it's Brady. And he's going to go down again. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, front door sets, got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett, 52 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point try for Gostkowski. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20. As his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25.
We never finish the game. No, I never beat you. I'm ready to finish the game whenever you
deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet. And try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Well, when you're ready to play against, send that invite.
From the 24, Garoppolo into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. Here's Brady to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Well, he couldn't get in anyway, right?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
That's why Taji don't come on here no more, man. Taji quiet as hell, man. Hey, man, you need to check on your brother, man. He ain't got no guns in the house, right?
He's up in it after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier.
No
guess
joke,
what?
man.
You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Who was I playing? I forgot what team it was. I had to actually play. And you can't trick them out, man. I tried my little slant flag pass. He caught on
the Patriots D on 3rd down.
This motherfucker caught on.
Tighten up. He's coming. Double up.
Yeah, they were beating your ass at first, right?
From the
on play, man. This motherfucker, and he'll kick it. It was 40 inches, man. He'll kick it. Yeah, no problem kicking it. When they had that ball, man, they were
Niners have the
maximizing.
first down on a gain of 11.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. That's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, had held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all.
Mike real quiet, so I think Mike loses. Who's winning, Mike?
Throwing is Garoppolo.
Oh, you are? Okay. You quiet as hell, man.
And for the third time here this half, it's intercepted.
Right now it's
Jonathan Jones. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
They're quiet, too. Shutting down Tom Brady and
This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble.
He loved that white dude.
Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Yeah, he loved him. That's it. You heard him, man.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He's going to loft one deep left side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. To throw, it's Brady. As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Gostkowski the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Invite, bro.
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
I want the smoke. Bring the smoke. It's all right.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
I just got
and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And an alley to run.
What team you got in the league?
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman,
hey, what's this? This the
58 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
So, Todd, you lost to the computer yesterday or last night?
Yeah.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone.
Okay, good.
Hope I get Chubb back.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told.
If I win the division, I get a bye, right? You don't? Oh, okay. What do you get for winning the division?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime.
I like to work. I don't want no breaks.
No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. To try again after the sack. Brady looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. is Brady on third down. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
James now to return. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Yeah, no excuses. Let's get this game, brother. Let's get this game.
Now, first down throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout
I ain't calling you daddy, son. Let's
Perhaps
go.
a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Oh, no. not doing no step back like that. Ain't no way.
36.
If you would have hit that one, man, 2K would have been on some weird.
Sit your ass down, Cody. Man, what the hell?
Play action. Garoppolo. And the pressure gets to him again. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
That little midget. All right, it's fine. I ain't worried about that little midget. We're going to still.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
I'm going to try something different.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. He's going to air one out.
What? Ain't no luck.
And
I'm black Irish. I'm lucky. Let's go.
2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Field goal range.
And we're rocking you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. That'll be taken in the end zone.
That's crazy.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
What you running? Why you running? Why you running away?
But be prepared for
You about to
some
sack me, right?
change-ups.
Yeah.
We're going to see them when we kick
Why
it
you
off
running
in the
away,
second
sir?
half.
See how they handle any
That's your
adjustments that
fault.
might
That
be
was a
made
pick.
defensively. A gain of 5,
Get
good enough
get
for
up
the
in that
first
ass
down.
today, brother. I told you.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. They'll only get a couple up to about the 40.
You got one guy.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start.
I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm grown.
With that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
You can't stop that fullback. That fullback was all up in your
Now
ass.
the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Eric Armstead able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Patriots send out their punter. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. On the return, it's James. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Coleman. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I got you.
They will run again with Coleman.
Hit me, dog.
And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 43-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he's taken down inside the 30. First down, San Francisco to pick up 14 yards.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Dante Hightower on the stop. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down.
You better stay on the ground, bro.
They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
I thought so.
Lawrence Guy. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo on the screen. This is Coleman. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together. They had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and that will close the gap down to 14. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Same dude,
and he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I got to hurt Kamara. That's just like a run.
Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Let's go one more.
I smell a pick coming.
Hey, go 66. Hey, Alabama.
On 2nd and 11 now.
You definitely want to run. You lost yards right there. Yeah, I don't think so.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, let go. Here we go.
51 to Mike.
Check.
That's all.
Hey, Mike, 51. Regular. Let's go. We got this.
Come on, Kamara. Please that ball. Okay, you Kamara.
From the gun, it's Brady. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Nick Bosa. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
It's him, country.
The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
My defense game.
Yeah.
Take it at the 37.
The game about over.
A very good return there, giving it even 20 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
A church mouse. Mike, why you so quiet, bro? How you let him skin you up?
on 1st down. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll also be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. The Niners on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5.
You want to play twos back up?
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. They'll run on first down. It's Coleman, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
97 Peyton's.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Niners on third down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5.
You couldn't even get a first down with him. Shit.
That one play fake. Garoppolo. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jamie Collins
watch
with
that
a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here we go.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
13. Check. Check that.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And no, it's incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Brady now to throw. It's complete. James White. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
No, I
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 44. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
You played the damn game once you played the other team.
Letting one go deep for his running back, White. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. First down, here's White. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. They go right back to White here on first down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You never want to give up a sack. And from the O-line's perspective, they need it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. We're talking about some terrific athletes. We're trying to put him on the ground.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane.
Nope, I can't get no passes for nothing.
Hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing,
there you go, sir.
That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I'm going back to you.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Ain't nobody covering you.
It's out past the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Garoppolo on first down. He finds it open. Past the 40. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Now Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Garoppolo now has hit on just 7 of 17 passes, 41%.
When I was about to sleep, I heard you still in the kitchen.
Again. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
They're not ready for this.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Yo, what are they doing, bro?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Check 6 guys. 49, check 49.
Damn.
49.
I don't know what happened.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Brady going to look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire 2nd half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the 2nd half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.